Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, depending on where you are. And today I am pleased to introduce you to our session about mobile marketing since you did wrong. Let me introduce you to our speakers. We have on this webinar Alex Dropson. He's the head of global business development at Go Mobile. And we also have Andrei Novoselov, who's our Travelpayouts blog editor and one of our affiliates. And I'll be moderating this session. My name is Liza. About today's agenda. First of all, we will speak about travel payouts and our latest news and promos and special offers. Then we will switch to insights and trends of mobile marketing. Alex will also introduce you to the famous fight between mobile version and mobile application, and you will choose what you need, what you really need, mobile version of your website or mobile application. And we will also discuss mobile ads. In the end of this session, we'll have a Q&A section. You can ask any question and we will answer it. So now I'm going to ask Alex to introduce us to mobile marketing trends, insights. Alex, say something cool.
Thank you, Lisa. Hi, everyone. My name is Alex Dropson. I'm responsible for Go Mobile business in Indonesia. Our headquarters is situated in Moscow, Russia, but we operate worldwide. Today, I would like to briefly tell you about some peculiarities of mobile marketing in 2019. First of all, we will look into some interesting data and stats. Then we will compare mobile website and mobile application. Then we will find a way to develop a mobile application effectively. And then we will come to my favorite part, mobile marketing. We will speak about advertising and app store optimization. Can you hear me well? Thank you, Thomas Holmes. So let's get it rolling. I don't have much time, so I will be quick. And as Lisa mentioned, you will get both the recording of the webinar and our presentation deck. So you will have the opportunity to check it in detail later. So you can see that almost half of all worldwide smartphone users find it comfortable to plan the trip, buy tickets, and reserve hotels using mobile device only. In developing countries, the rate is even bigger, as in India and Brazil, because mobile traffic overwhelmed desktop long ago. Here you can see that almost a third of all users booked a tourist trip using smartphone. Here we speak about a package tour. And if we speak about B2B business, probably you are running one, more than a half booked a business trip through a mobile device. 2/3 of travelers have at least one travel app installed on their smartphone. And more than 2/3, almost 70%, use it on a regular basis. On this big graph, you can see that almost a third of total bookings in the travel industry, starting from air tickets and ending with tickets for activities, were bought using a mobile device, a smartphone or a tablet. Now, if you look into audience who enjoys not planning their future trip and decide where to go the last minute, mobile is your top choice, because 89 of all last minute bookings are done via mobile device. Isn't this cool? Why people download a travel application? First of all, they find it more comfortable to search for tickets and accommodation on a mobile device. So later they book it. Then sometimes there are special offers for applications that aren't available on a mobile website or desktop website. What I like, especially in travel business, is the opportunity to download some information into the application and use it offline. In your business, it's ticket confirmation, yes, and all the list and loyalty. Why people download a travel application? and they prefer it over a mobile website. First of all, it's speed. Sometimes travel functionality is unavailable, and well, emails and push notification on the web are a bit spammy. Modern people like push notifications more. We will speak about them a bit later. And also, in applications, we can give some special functionality. One of our clients from travel segment, they sell air tickets. They added augmented reality functionality. Basically, you could point camera of your smartphone towards anything in your room, and the cute rabbit would dance, of course, with logo on his t-shirt. As it was super cute, they gained additional coverage, and it went a bit viral. So make your conclusions and decisions. Out of all the travel brands, 9 out of 10 are investing in mobile in 2019, and 84% intend to increase their investment in mobile. Competition will be strict, but still there is a way, right? 52% of travelers with smartphones said that they will leave a website or an app because it takes too long to load. On a website, it should be ideal from Google. We will get to it a bit later, not more than 3 seconds. And here, an important point, that 45%, almost a half, would leave application or a mobile website if it takes too many steps to get the desired result. Now, let's get to comparison. We will quickly check what's inside a mobile website and what's in a mobile application and why do you need them. So, if we speak about application, from client side of view, this is frequency. It is easier once application is downloaded. It is easier to open it and search for the needed information than opening a mobile website. They have a personal account, which once again is saved. You don't need to log in all the time. Special promos for applications, offline access, and augmented reality or even virtual reality. For brands, why it is valuable? First of all, it is data. You can get way more and easier with current legislation towards personal data, right? Then, first of all, application gives a higher conversion rate. If we speak generally, here I would speak about e-commerce as it is close to travel. On desktop, good conversion rate is 2% from click to sale. And on mobile application, it can be up to 6%, 3 times more. Imagine the income you can make if you build a valuable application. And of course, it's higher average purchase. Then, once again, about push notification, it's a free communication channel that is not treated like spam. Loyalty and offline integration. Like with apps, you can not only give some data to be stored on the phone, but special QR codes as promos or any other promo codes. It can be good business. Now to mobile website. Why do you need a mobile website? Mobile website gives more opportunities for business. It can be sale, a reservation, or order. It can be special engagement if you run a content project as an add-on for your business. It can be cost per call, cost per install if we talk about application, and additional loyalty. Now to mobile friendliness of your website in this case. This is a quick guide from Google. The website should be readable and scale to the size of the device screen. No pop-ups. We are not in 2000s. Yes, it's almost 2020. All the lead forms should be as concise as possible. If you are looking to call from a person who has interest in your business, put name and phone. Do not require his gender and his level of income. The more boxes to fill in you have, the less would be conversion rate. Phone number is easy to notice and clickable. Callback inquiry form is present. Opportunity to continue the order from any device. It can be difficult, but it will do good for your business. As I mentioned, page loading speed is less than 3 seconds. And if you have an application, of course, put a link to your applications, to your application pages on Google Play Store and Apple App Store. And here you can find the link to test your website. Let's return to mobile application. How to develop a mobile application quickly and inexpensive. If you don't have any experience, it's quite impossible, but I will tell the basic 3 ways how to do it. It will be agency, a freelancer, or white label. In agency, we have basic 7 steps. Search for the contractor, you can see a list. I would pay attention to experience with your industry. If the agency already executed a recent application for travel industry, you won't have to step on the stumbling stones because they already did it. And also awards. If they have real awards, not bought one, it means that they worry about their reputation and they will make sure you're highly satisfied. Then you will sign a contract and NDA, then discuss the idea. Here, usually agency is not one person, yes? So they will share their ideas, some insights you may not have encountered yet. So they will fine tune your idea and quite possibly add some functionality that will make your application featured, which is fantastic if you know application business. Then you will compose the technical task together. It is their work as well because they will estimate the scope of work and the technology stack that they will use. You will take part in this as well, like 50-50 of all the time, yes? Then after they execute it, they will test it on the target audience and on target devices. You won't have to waste a lot of time on it. Then they will fix all the bugs they have found, and you, of course, and present the project to you and give all the reports. As they are an agency, they are looking into long-term relationship, and they will provide technical support and fix the bugs if they are found. Of course, if it is written in the contract. So, which are advantages and drawbacks? First of all, if working with an agency, you will have an official contract. Even if they mess up with the project, you won't have to pay anything, right? You will have a dedicated team, including account manager, designer, and a couple of developers, depending on the scope of work. They will give you a task, access to task tracker or some Gantt chart, where you will be able to track the current task. Then, as they are an agency, they will give you warranty and full support and give you exclusive rights for the digital asset they have developed for you. There is only one drawback, its price. For a simple application, you would be charged around $6,000. Now to Freelancer. This is the cheapest and the most painful way, of course. I will tell you why. Here we have only 6 points. First, search and pick a freelancer. Here you should look at the how long has he joined the platform. I would recommend Upwork.com. I will put a link here. It's global and you can find any specialist, yes? And also look into portfolio of completed work and reviews. This is very important. Don't believe words because it can be scammed. Probably you won't have any contract with them, right? Then it comes to technical task discussion. Freelance developers do not like to compose technical tasks, so it will be from your side. Very important advice from my side. I worked with freelancers for a very long time, like 50 projects executed, starting from simple landing page and difficult e-commerce projects. Ask your more tech-savvy friend or colleague to review technical task when it's done. It will save lots of nerves. Then, with this, you will understand with your freelancer the execution time and budget. Then he will start develop it. Then there will be testing, iterations, and revisions. You will have to friends and family testing, so to say, find all the bugs and report it to a freelancer and negotiate all the iterations. And after that, you let's run into advantages and drawbacks. Advantage is hourly payroll, around $20 per hour. and you will have one specialist for all the types of work. So communication can be pretty easy. Drawback is hourly payroll. Your executive would look into extending the amount as long as possible. So negotiate it from the start. Then, once again, one specialist for all the types of work. So one person would develop the application, and sometimes it's not good. Once again, tech-savvy friends and colleagues will help you a lot. Then it is, in most cases, lack of official contract. Some safe deals on freelancer platforms do not usually help. If the freelancer understands that he's not capable of doing the job, you will have to find another contractor, waste time and nerves. But we learn on our mistakes, right? Sometimes. As it is only a developer, you won't be able to execute perfect design. So also make a point for design and spare some budget. And in most cases, unfortunately, it will be very difficult to do revisions. If you are not connected to software development business, you won't be able to control the quality of code. Usually, freelancers do not comment it too much, and they are not looking into fine-tuning your code. So when you want to do the iteration, sometimes the next contractor will ask to rewrite the code, almost like 50 up to 100%. The cheap ASO will be a bit longer, a bit later. Now let's talk about white label applications. I would like to ask Andrew.
Yes, hello everybody. My name is Andrew and I'm from Travelpayouts team. I'm a blog editor and a curator lead. In Travelpayouts, we actively develop the mobile market direction, and now with our affiliate network, you can earn in travel niche on flight tickets, hotel reservations, and some another travel services. Today, I will tell you more about the available features in the mobile market with Travelpayouts. Everything that will be discussed is available only for registered users. If you're yet not with us, feel free to register on travelpayouts.com or use the link to the video. So, with us, you can earn in mobile by 4 ways. All of them are presented on your screen. First way, it is send your traffic to mobile version of JetRadar and Hotellook. Second version is send your traffic to the official JetRadar and Hotellook applications. Third option is white label application, and fourth option is create your own application based on our SDK. Those possibilities are presented in the slide by the order in difficulty. All options are available for everyone, even for the beginners. And if you meet any problems, you can contact our support team and we will help you. Let's start from the simplest option. The first option is mobile website. According to our own statistic, you can see that more than half traffic on JetRadar is from mobile traffic. And this is why we pay high attention for mobile version of our website, and we already achieved very high conversion. If you have good quality traffic, you can try it yourself, and I'm sure you will be surprised about conversion rate from searches to sales. And this is good option for everyone who have any mobile traffic related to travel niche. For example, if you have travel blog or you have content project, you have page on Facebook and so on. Please note that there are a number of forbidden and allowed traffic. All of them are presented in our knowledge base. Second option is official application. It is our own application. We have app for JetRadar and we have app for Hotellook. They are available for iOS and Android. And you can send the traffic from your projects to those applications. And after the user installed our application by your link, he will be forever assigned to you. That means that after he made a purchase, for example, he buys a flight ticket, you would get a commission. What is the benefit of this option? You would get the commission forever. This means that if he buys a ticket today, tomorrow, in 1 year, all of these purchases will be assigned to you. And if you send traffic to mobile version, you will get the commission just for purchases done in 30 days. It means cookie is 30 days. So you can use traffic, your mobile traffic, to send it for mobile app and get much more longer earnings. Your affiliate link is available in your Travelpayouts dashboard immediately after you registered. Third option is white label applications. Now it is available currently only for iOS. This, in simple words, is empty application that we have created and already downloaded to App Store. And all what you need to do, you need to be registered in Travelpayouts and set up the white label application in your personal dashboard. You can set your logo, you can give your name for application and change some other settings. Then you will get the unique link and share this link with your audience. Your audience would install our white label application that looks like yours one, and all purchases that made in this application will be counted to you. This is quite simple way how to get your own application with your name. For example, you can create white label app for your travel blog. Fourth option is to create your own application, and we already prepared the SDK to make your way easier. SDK is a kit that is state of application. You can embed our SDK inside your current existing application, or you can create the application from the zero. And based on our SDK, you are available to create completely standalone applications that would not be connected with any white label and other solutions. And in this case, you will be the owner. You can change whatever you want. You can give other name. You can even delete the app from App Store. There is a very big problem about passing the moderation with SDK applications. Currently, a large number of applications have been already created on our SDK. This is why it is quite hard to pass the moderation, but quite hard not means impossible. I prepared for you some tips how to pass the moderation more easier. So first of all, you should customize the SDK. It's quite easy. You can do it in 1 or 2 hours, but customization sometimes is not enough to pass the moderation. And for successful moderation, you should build in additional functionality. For example, you can add some extra information about luggage or give the tips for your audience about the best time of connection flights and so on. Even though you did everything, your app is unique, your app is useful, but still you can meet the problem. In this case, you always can contact with a reviewer, and in our opinion, in fact, is nothing such important like a reviewer's opinion. So you can make a feedback for them that you need a call from them. And usually they are very nice guys, and in 1 week or 2 weeks they would contact you, and you would be able to speak in them like in voice, and you will discuss what is the problem. This you will be able to pass the moderation easily. Next option, how to create your own application, and like easy way to how to create own application is WebView. WebView is a component that you can embed inside of your Android application. In simple words, you can pack your website into the app. So you can use this option for any Travelpayouts affiliate programs. There is white label application, white label tool. You can create white label website, like normal website, which is available from Google Chrome from your laptop. And then based on WebView, you can pack it inside of application. This is quite budget option, even easy. You can probably do it yourself without any knowledges. So you can use both options, SDK or WebView, which is easier for you. At the end of my speech, I want to share some best practices how to work with Travelpayouts in the mobile niche. First of all, you should follow our rules. They're very simple and they're spelled out. They're very logical. It is very easy. Second, my tip is give value for your users. You don't need to create application which search the flights. There are probably a lot of such applications on your market, like your local market. Please look wider. For example, you can give extra value. You can recommend for people where to go for weekends, or you can make some packages and so on. Just give extra value, not just simple tickets. Third, best practice is think globally. I meant here that you should look on not English markets. Don't focus just on English. English-speaking markets usually are very busy already, and they're very high competition. For example, you can look on overseas markets like Saudi Arabia or United Arab Emirates. It is very nice markets where are very high average check. And last best practice is regularly update your app. It's interesting fact, some people thought that they can forever will get profit from it. It may work, but on my practice it have never worked. So you have to regularly update it at least once for 2 or 3 months, or better more often. It is very nice both for App Store optimization and also for your users, because mobile market is developing dynamically, and if you stop on the one place, your competitors will develop and you will very fastly lose your places in the App Store or Google Play, and as also you will lose your profit. And now I want to share the stage with Alex.
Thank you, Andrew. So let's get to usability of mobile application now. I will give simple, quick tips which can really help in your business. First, about design. Try to adopt the design for the target audience of the product. To be successful in travel industry, you have to pick the right niche. For example, adult travelers. If you work with aged people, make sure to use as large fonts as possible and make all the buttons big enough for fingers, right? In terms of colors, use up to 2 bright colors plus other neutral ones to support the main choice. Use clear and light fonts, not more than 2 types, and do not use serif font because leave it for the printed media. If possible, use multi-layer interface, blur inactive elements, and if you have both mobile website and application, make sure to make it as similar as possible. Even using same interface peculiarities is a good idea. Navigation. All the buttons should be clear. Name of the actions understandable. Act according to guides from Apple or from Google Play. They are smart and they really know what to tell, just like us here. Make sure to add features of canceling the actions and getting back to the previously canceled ones. If a person is booking a ticket, he can get distracted by an important call or a meeting, so he can get back to that place easily and seamlessly. If you use navigation between screens menus, use swipes. It's the best option, and mobile users already got used to. Forms and data. Do not ask people for registration if it's not needed to get the information they need. If the person sees that, like, to check prices for tickets, he needs to register without promises of super exclusive VIP premium offers, yes, he will get disappointed and quite probably delete the app before looking into the offer. If the time has come to get registered, add the opportunity to log in with social media. Usually Facebook is enough. Repetition is the mother of knowledge. Forms should be as short as possible. The more fields you have, the less conversion of form completion you will get. If you ask for personal data like name, email, and other stuff, make sure to allow automatic fill-in. It will save users time and touches on the screen, and it will make them more loyal to you, as if you are thinking about them. If you have some specific requirements for password, for example, make sure to give quick comments before or when filling in the form. The market is really competitive, as Andrew mentioned, and we have to make interface and communication of application with our user as swift as possible. If you have specific requirements, for example, not less than 8 characters, 1 number, 1 small letter and 1 capital letter, and 1 special symbol, please make sure that your users get this information before he pushes down. Onboarding is a quick guide how to use the application. Do not. It should be used to make the first launch of the user more comfortable as possible. Its goal is quickly and efficiently display the key benefits. It is needed only for the first launch. If you use it for second or even subsequent launches, it will only disappoint the user, which we obviously do not need. And do not show actions that are clear for general mobile application users. Even if you have onboarding, make sure to add help section on your main menu. Some more. Adjust push notification. They have trust from your audience. not like email or SMS. Make sure to segment it, to send specific offers based on your data which you have successfully gathered with your mobile application. If you need location, ask for it. It's easier for user to once allow to track his geolocation when using the application than to enter his current position each time he opens the app or searches for it. If your application is premium or paid, make a free version and add all the basic features so it's interesting and not too short. If you put AdWords in your application, do not put pop-ups and too much annoying full screen video. If you have such opportunity, better show native ads. Of course, include the opportunity to send feedback, not only email. Email is difficult. Better use form like is shown on the right side of your screen. If you have it already, add automatic reply for feedback inquiry. Once again, user will think that you care about them. Now let's quickly talk about mobile advertising, our favorite part, which we do professionally, which can be KPI for mobile application promotion and sometimes with mobile websites as well. Starting from cost per install and new user, we can check into retention rate, how many days people actually use it, user engagement, overall profitability, which is the top, yeah, in case of application, average revenue per user, lifetime value average check. And depending on the business, it can vary a bit. In e-commerce and in travel, it can be CPA to cost per action and cost per order, up to average revenue per paying user. In gaming, install, yeah, thank you. Install, then tutorial completion, then lifetime value, average revenue per paying user. In social, it can be installed to loyal users. In finance, quite simple, same with e-commerce, yes. With widgets, as we're looking in our users using it every day, it's cost per install, then to daily average user, weekly average user, and the monthly average user. Which channel do we generally use in mobile for mobile websites and application? Facebook plus Instagram, which are one company actually, yes. Google and Twitter. When you have mastered them, you can look into some local providers of special features and look into mobile networks. We at Go Mobile have worked with more than 300 different suppliers and found the way how to make their traffic efficient. If you haven't tried mobile networks now, let us know. We'll give it a try together and do good for your business. In mobile, there are so many targeting options, starting with basic as well as in desktop, social demographics, be it gender, age, or income level. Yes, we can also target hyper-geo based on their location. We can understand the exact model our user currently handles. We can pick the connection type. If your application weighs more than 150 megabytes, it won't be, the App Store itself won't allow to download it from App Stores. Yes, it depends a bit. So why target those who use cellular media right now? Target only those who use Wi-Fi, who are connected to Wi-Fi. Yeah. Creative material. Quick hint to understand, to make your paid traffic work, you have to understand what touches your audience, and you have to try many creatives. When we work with our clients, we try to develop as many hypotheses as possible. For one of my clients, we developed 250 different options. And so you have to try different approaches. When we work with fashion e-commerce, we have a team of 2 fashionistas in Moscow office. Once in a fortnight, once in 2 weeks, we have, they sit by laptop and pick items from new arrivals, from discounts, which can touch the audience. And then designers develop this hundred of banners. From my experience, more than 10 years in marketing before I joined Go Mobile, main principles. think about the user. Your vision towards business can be different with the user. Talk to them. If you have just started, don't think about performance only. I have case at Go Mobile, two similar applications with similar offer. It is grocery delivery from shops. One is famous and was a big retailer before he launched online business, and another new project that just sells, we will deliver groceries on time. Yes, they both ask to work with us based on optimization towards cost per order. First, business with retailer, they had an established brand, trust of the people, and a good reputation. The second had nothing, no media support from the start, just the offer. Same service with same cost. For well-established retailer, cost per order was around $8. For the new project, same product, same service. The cost per order was almost $100. So, third, what I mean here that if your product is new, think about awareness as well, so people know about your company. Learn and test. Once you have developed 10 creatives with different messages for different target audience, you will see which convert better and dive deeper into that segment. Do it from easy to complex. Don't make difficult HTML5 or full screen video clips directed by Steven Spielberg. Make standard banners, see what works well, and once you have the budget for more complex creative, do it. And last but not the least, don't mislead. Don't promise the user something that you won't get out from your product. And if you work with an agency, make sure to control creative. Because if you promise something super sweet, cost per click would be very low, but the conversion rate would be even lower. And you won't get any fruit. Now let's get to media buying models. Basically, you can buy clicks or impressions. Yes, CPM model implies paying for each 1,000 displays of an advert. Then you will get to, if we speak about application, cost per install, and then to actions. Cost per call, cost per engagement, cost per sale, cost per order, cost per action. If you currently work with an agency and you pay for clicks, ask if they are ready to commit to actions or orders. If not, maybe you should start choice of agency once again. At Go Mobile, we are ready to commit to actions. What about price? How much does the mobile traffic cost? Order can cost from even less than $10 to $1 million, and it all depends on channel, choice of channels, target audience, and coverage. The more people we cover, the more we have to pay for a single action. Competition across the segment, because players compete for the placement of advert, width of targeting, brand popularity, this I mentioned before, media support, and quality of assets. If your application doesn't provide any value, it will be very difficult to convert. Now let's get to a quick checklist of application business. Make sure you position your product right. You pick the target audience and goals clearly. Analyze competitor activities. Audit your own assets. User experience channels and tools. Make sure to update App Store optimization. Channels you use. Overlook segmentation and tools using the gathered data. Creative concept and their production. Then launch campaigns and optimize them using properly set analytical tools. Sometimes we are asked for orders, and when we ask for analytical system, we are given, and there are no goals on Google Analytics. App Store optimization. App Store optimization is a complex work whose main goal is to gain trust from the user and thus increase conversion rate from application page view into successful install. It consists of competitor analysis, text optimization, visual optimization, work with rating and reviews, keyword promotion, and split test. I will quickly talk about all of them. Text optimization helps increase organic traffic and displays of your application on search results page. In text, it depends on the operating system, different amount of numbers. Like make sure to include as many keywords and really deliver the key benefits of your application. In visual optimization, it helps gain trust and increase conversion rate into click. And it helps create visibility of a brand to trust. If you don't have the budget, please don't show just screenshots. As with iHerb, who is leader in their segment, pick screenshots of the most tasty screens and features of your application and describe key benefits with text on single color background. Video. Video is important, and once again, it shows that you are an application to trust. It shouldn't be video directed by Peter Jackson. You can make an animated video. Please don't make it too long. It should be no longer than 30 seconds. They are already here. You shouldn't tell what your business is about. You shouldn't introduce your founder. Just tell how to use the application and what good it will do to the user. Ratings and reviews. There is one single fact that if you want to get as high conversion as possible, your rating should be not less than 4.5 stars. If you have lower rating, you will get less conversion. The best way is to get organic reviews from your users. Don't ask for a review after 5 minutes of the first launch. The best way, though it won't bring as many reviews, but sure, they will be good. Ask for a review once the specified action is completed. If we speak about travel, once they purchased the ticket or when they visited some attraction. Yeah, in this case, it would be good. Once the feedback is also given, yes. So, keyword promotion. Make sure to include as many keywords as possible. TikTok, the most viral one, yes. Short videos. Try to understand which keywords can be used for your business. Look into competitors and write a good text. There was a question how to make it quick. Quick tips how to get maximum of organic traffic without budget for App Store optimization. Be sure to make awesome text optimization. Include lots of keywords. If you target the young, make sure to include lots of emojis. Make visual. It's easy to make proper screenshots with single background and text with key benefits. Make video with your own hands. Use special service and make an animation. It would be enough, believe me. Do split tests on Google. Google Developer Console allows you to test the performance of this or that ASO option. Give replies to negative reviews, provide technical support. And if your application is awesome, you will get featured. This will increase the amount of organic downloads dramatically. We understand why. Give up keyword promotion, purchasing reviews, purchasing media and universal app campaign. You don't need an expensive video and expensive screenshot. You don't need a paid version of analytical tools. Split tests on iOS cannot be done for free. You would need special software. We use the split metrics at Go Mobile. It costs quite an amount. And refuse search ads. Some peculiarities for Google Play and App Store. For Google Play, high quality copywriting is vital. For iOS, find narrow keywords so people can find you on search result page. On Google Play, they pay way a lot attention to the ranking factors. If you have a laggy application, you will never get promoted to the top. They check their technical state for network errors and other bugs and lags. As mentioned, split test can be done for free on Google Play. For iOS, you will need special software. Update App Store optimization for holidays and events. If you target Asia, Chinese New Year is coming, Gongxi Fa Cha, yes, and it can be a good event with special promos. Use additional locations on iOS. If you pick a special local, you will get plus 100 symbols for keywords. Now to localization. Make sure to consult with local copywriters. Brazil Portuguese doesn't equal Portugal Portuguese. If you target Europe, English only is not enough. French and Italian users do not like to use application in English due to some historical and cultural preferences. For some specific locations, China as an example, yeah, you will definitely need local specialists. Though like they have hundreds of stores, yes, but still, you will need local specialists. It's not about the text. It can be a wrong character or wrong color. This can reduce conversion rate. If you localize into Hebrew Arab, make sure to mirror the whole application as these languages right from right to left. There are not so many basic locations. Use special crossing maps on your developer console. Now, we will try to look into the future and understand what can work in 2019 and what you can use to make your mobile asset more efficient financially. Most prospective trends of mobile marketing. We hosted an event and we asked around 100 mobile marketing professionals. They had multiple choice options, plus they could tell their opinion. So most of them told that machine learning, video advertising, and big data are top trends. Those who haven't set analytics told that it's end-to-end analytics, omnichannel, virtual reality and augmented reality, micro-targeting, social commerce, and complex HTML formats. Complex HTML formats are micro website, inside, and advert. I hope this can help you. Thank you so much for participation. My name is Alex Dropson. I'm head of global business development at Go Mobile, and now sitting in Jakarta and wearing batik. If you need help in promotion or just a smart word from a professional team, don't hesitate to drop us a line, and also join our Facebook. You will find Go Mobile on Facebook. We share mobile. I will ask to add a link to my colleagues from Travelpayouts. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the time.
Okay, thank you, Alex. And while we have time, Andrei, can you please repeat your slide, those about cost of app development? Because you just disappeared for this slide.
Yes, sure, Liza. I would be happy to repeat it. Okay, guys, I want to tell again about the cost, how much cost to create your own application. There are some free options. First free option is to create white label application. It is based on Travelpayouts technology. You just need to sign into travelpayouts.com, and in your dashboard find the white label app. In dashboard, set it, change the logo, give the name and some other settings, and you will get your application that is already downloaded to App Store. So it's just working only for iOS. There is no white label solution in Travelpayouts yet for Android. Second option would be also for free if you have some basic knowledges. This option is create your application on SDK. SDK, as I mentioned, it is a toolkit for, it's a ready-made template for applications. It's available both for Android and iOS, and you can create the simple application in $100 to $200 with Freelancer, or spend 5 hours to create it yourself. But it would be completely similar for any SDK application. And if you want to pass the moderation successfully, you have to customize it. And simple customization costs around $1,000. Sometimes it can cost more, $2,000, sometimes even more. It depends on how much you want to customize it. But you can base on $1,000, $2,000. If you want to create your application on our SDK and add extra feature, you have to extend your budget at least up to $5,000. It can be more, but by my practice, it is around $5,000 or $6,000. And if you want to create completely new application, completely standalone application, and then embed our technologies to search flights or hotels, you should prepare the budget more than $10,000. Sometimes applications cost even more than $20,000, so it is unlimited.